See, this one produces 20 megawatts and requires 100 liters per second of water. I gotta look at these, by the way. Yeah, look, notice the green. Notice the green. I hadn't actually been keeping an eye on this. 49% fertile. I could put another one on this, couldn't I? Actually. Yeah, I'll just do that. And put another one of these on this as well. Is it a good idea to have them this close together? What's their range? I don't know. Like, here's the problem. If I want to just put one in the middle here, I don't actually know what its range is. I cannot actually quite discern what it's doing, strictly speaking. Maybe I should just tear these down and put up a area fertilizer. Alright, sulfur. Sulfur's going to be a problem. I'm going to make a lot of filters. Let's worry about that in time. Let's just do what I said I was going to do first. Iron beams to assembling machine. I'm going to need it. I've got the iron beams I need. I've got the cement I need for this. I need 8 gears, 4 rotors, a computer, and 2 more circuit boards. So I need 12 circuit boards. 12 circuit boards requires a bunch of iron plates. And silica. I might just start silica production, circuit board production as well after this. But for the minute, I'm going to try to focus on one thing at a time. Which is a serious problem of mine because I have quite a substantial level of attention deficit. I get distracted very easily. That's... What was that? Why was... Something's wrong with these containers. Fix that. I was still connected to my... Still connected to that container. Well, this will be a nice test for my power supply once that wave comes in. After this, I can put up as many solar panels as I damn well like. So I need 12 of these. 10 to make a computer, 2 more to make... oh, hold on. No, I need 14 of these. Because I need 2 parts producers. And I can do a computer right now, though I need more copper cables. Okay. Now I just need 4 rotors. Rubber belts. Yeah, I better start automating rubber, oughtn't I? I've got a bit of organics here I can refine down, and I'll do another 60. And I need 8 rubber belts. Yeah, my next task will be automating rubber. Ah, I'm out of cable. Am I out of cable? I didn't think I needed cable for that. I do need cable for that. Yep. The run back for base resources. This is why you should truck everything over to your main, to a main hub. But I'm not quite in the position to set up a main storage hub. I will be shortly. I might set something up for that. I think I'll keep most of these storage bases sort of buffers. And then I'll just pump everything down. 1, 2, 3. 60 of those should be good. I've got a lot of stuff in my inventory. Probably the silica I don't need. Oh good, the fog's come in right as the wave was approaching. That's good for me. I'll know based on the music. Oh no, I only needed 4. Now I need 8 gears. I'm out of iron rods. I'm going to press some of that into glass. It's not compressing it at all, is it? It's 1-to-1. I have 10 glass on me. Why won't I? You're annoying me. I was just about to set up my iron. My iron beams. That's what I'm doing, right? Yeah, I've got everything I need for that. I gotta expand my base. Can I do anything differently with that? I want to find out what these walls do. They just seem to go in places. Can I, like, design my own base? See, standard walls for a living compartment. But I can make a base compartment. Can I just set up a thing? I don't know. I seem unduly worried about that. Unduly unworried about that big wave coming. Because I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to sit here and take it. And I'm also going to hold space to skip this time. Because I've seen that now 3 times. And the cinematic's fine, but... What I would like to happen, what would be really cool with that, is if it did wash over you. Rather than bringing you into a cinematic and then skipping you to the end. If just for about a minute or 2, you were just completely submerged. Power's good. And you couldn't do anything. Because... you know, you were stuck inside your base. Like, you were fine, you could work in your base and do a little bit of, like, crafting and stuff. But until the wave goes away, you're just stuck inside. And if you're outside, you just get washed away and you just lose. Or you just die at the very least. Alright, I should have enough resources here. I'm not even gonna bother, like, checking the flow rates, because I'm making 60 per second, so, you know. I want it over the middle bit. No specific reason why. Splitter goes in there. Make sure it's lined up. I should just need... Oh no, I'll need 2 forges, won't I? Oh no, I'll need a forge. 1 forge. I should have enough for that, frankly. I'm running low on iron plates. I'm running low on almost everything. I might have to do conveyance later, just to get all this crap out of my inventory, because my inventory's been full now. I'm having that problem. Forge. I didn't actually, when I made the components, I didn't think about splitters. Man, that's annoying. I need circuit boards. I need circuit boards after this. I'll make sure I have 10 circuit boards to hand. My inventory is full of crap. Okay. I'll need iron plates. I'm just gonna need iron plates. I'll pick up a bunch of that as well. What can I carry? Just give me all of it. Put that back, take another... Put it back, take another 20. Once I've done this, I should clear out my inventory of stuff I don't need. And really, I should stop using very base resources. Yeah, I don't really need these copper plates except to make... circuit boards. I think I need it for some other things. I don't know. But I'm going to pull stuff off other things. Okay. And then 2 parts producers. One here. Maybe a little further away. One there. Just one there. A little dirty, but that's okay. And that way. Bump, bump. Bump, bump. One out the front here. One out the side here. There. To there. I gotta set recipes. That's gonna be producing plate. That's gonna be producing rods. This is gonna be making beams. Bingo. I want to see it produce something. More rods than beams, but frankly I'm not worried about it, just as long as it's... Like, it's not going to be fast enough. Like... 60 per minute, 30 per minute coming in here, so these are at 50% each. But this is going to be slow. But it's producing a constant supply of iron beams, alright? You know, and that's all that matters. Like, I can refine the designs so that it's using 100%. Like, it's at 100%. Is there any limit to the 60 resources per minute? I'm just gonna grab that and put it in here, because it seems like it could do it. I don't think it actually makes a difference, because it's just outputting as fast as it's inputting. But, you know, whatever. So, I can't see how fast this is producing. It'll have more iron plates. It needs more iron beams. I'm wondering if I could do a merge and split. Or split and merge. Like, if this is going out, this will be 50-50. But if I can put 33% into there, and 66% into this parts producer, it might increase the efficiency of this entire machine. You know what? I'll give it a go. Oh, shit, that was the wrong thing. It doesn't really tell you what it's deconstructing, does it? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna put that back down. Hang on. I'm fine. That way. Move it a bit closer, actually, because I'll need the extra space. A little bit of experimentation. I don't know which way is the straightest. I can't see. Put it there. Okay, you'll be going there. Low oxygen. Ooh, that's a problem. Luckily, I'm near my base. Let's just fill that up. Doop-de-doo. There's other stuff I could be doing, but I'm focusing on my production lines, which is probably ideal. Alright, so I'm going to set a conveyor merger, which is also circuit boards, to pump out that way, roughly. If I... Hold on. Get rid of some of this rock around here. Bit of space. merger going that way. That's the output. There. Now, one of you just pops in there. One of you goes there. And that'll be taking 66% of the iron ore it produces, reducing the total output of the iron plates, which is already stocked up, and increasing the total output of the iron rods. If I set it. So it'll get 20... No, hang on. What's 2/3 of 60? That's how dumb I am. 40. 40 of these and 20 of these. Still not fast enough, but hopefully that should be more efficient. I'm gonna eat a food box. I don't know. I hope there's upgraded miners in time. Okay. Rubber. Rubber's gotta be next. I can have 2 of these going, and they'll be producing... Well, they'll be using that entirely, and then I can start a rubber production. This is so messy. I might start... Well, I might move my sort of home base elsewhere, and have a storage hub for everything. So, yeah. Let's quickly pop down a new tree greenhouse. I need 10 organics for that. Just right here. And a water pipe. Oh, that's gonna clip. Hang on. No. It's gonna be a little dug into the ground, but you know what? That doesn't look so bad. I don't actually mind it. Actually, yeah, what's wrong with an underground pipe? Oh, it deforms the terrain a little bit around it. Ah, screw it. You know what? It works. Okay. Now I am producing a grand total of 120 organics per minute. Now, I think that requires a part producer to turn that into rubber. Now, I should only really need to turn that into rubber. I'll make 2 more food boxes with the remaining organics. Yeah, this... Well, no, it's here. Okay. How much do I need to make another part producer? 2 more gears. I've got the copper I need for it, or the iron circuit boards I need for it, but I might produce some more. And I'm going to get rid of these rocks. And I have 8 circuit boards on me, and then I'm going to start mass producing circuit boards. That's a crate. I want it in the bin. I don't need these rocks. I've got enough cement. Okay. I'll just put down 1 for now. Rubber. Just bring bushes into that. 30 per minute. Huh, I do actually need 2 of these. Okay, cool. I'm alright with that. Merger. Conveyor merger roughly here. 1 into there. It's a little down, but that's alright. 1 here. 1 part producer there-ish. And rubber. And that'll be using the pair of those to start producing rubber. Hopefully, it's still below the input. How much? I can't actually tell the flow rates. There needs to be a better UI to inform me of what kind of flow rates I should be dealing with. Because this doesn't make sense. I'm producing like 30 out. No, 60 per minute here. These are full coming in at 60 per minute. That's, well, it's going to be limited to 60 per minute anyway, because that's all I can do with that conveyor. So that doesn't matter. This merger does not matter. I don't know how to actually get the next level of conveyance. Do I have any more tasks to do? Next objectives. Container V2, vehicle energy cell requires controllers. Explore the planet to find other useful resources. Or deviate the moon. The giant waves are caused by a new... Try this trick. Go container to basalt concrete, to warehouse T2, to rocket launch site, to grappling rocket. And that apparently moves the moon? One rocket? Are we sure that's how it works? Well, that's all very good. But until I'm even close to that, like a controller, for instance, I need a new resource. I don't know what resource I need. Vehicle energy cell, sulfur ore, refined cobalt, vehicle energy cell, iron plate, iron beam. I've already got that. What am I missing? Cable and rotor for a controller. I want to make a vehicle. Steamroller. Flatten or smooth the ground efficiently. That'll be really useful. Platform to launch your spaceship. Sulfur ore produced in miner. Am I not picking that up? I need to find a sulfur node in any case. I'm doing for oxygen. Well, in either case, I'm producing rubber. I might just have this make stuff. So I'm just going to pop down another storage container here. Temporary, in theory. My sort of temporary, which means not really very temporary at all, but at the very least it's doing something. Okay. Rubber's right here. Iron beams are right there. I'm producing refined cobalt over there. I'm producing base iron resources, cement, silica, and base copper resources. My next should be to automate circuit boards, which will require both silica and copper. And I can split off some of the silica and split off some of the copper plates and produce a new refiner just down there. And then what have I got to produce? Probably rotors would be the next easiest thing. Rotors require rubber belts and cable. I can split off the cable. The rubber belts are going to be a pain in the ass to get up there. Although I could just move this entire thing nearer the copper factory, frankly. So, I mean, I've got a lot to think about. It'll be easiest to do copper next, so I'm going to need another assembling machine. But I want to do the area fertilizer as well. And circuit boards are now automated. This is a messy fucking place, it's gotta be said. One of the things I need to probably start doing is, like, doing my factories and setting up one central location where it all gets pumped to. Because this is just all over the place at the moment. But that's okay. I am now producing an endless supply of, circuit boards, which is one thing I don't have to worry about, which means computers can come very shortly. Rotors could be done, if I could be bothered, to bring everything down. I really need to start working on proper factory and organization and making everything not look like a bunch of, like, cobbled together mess. But, I get the sensation I'm going to need to think about that more readily. Now, I want to get this area fertilizer down. I only need 4 rotors. Luckily, I'm also mass-producing rubber belts. So the rotors should be a cakewalk now. So let's just get rid of this rock. How many did I need for that? Oh. Press the right button. I'll get there. 4 rotors. I need 20 cement. Filters are going to be the problem, since I don't know how to make... Well, I don't know where I can mine silicon. Let's just get more rotors than I need. I'll make 8. I need some for the pump anyway, which I'll need to make with that. I'll get a bunch of cement, and I'm going to go get some sulfur. Sulfur, right? And I'm going to make those filters. Let's just say 1, 2, 3, 60 cement, and I'll put these 7 away. Just so it's not stacking up my inventory too much. I'll grab 10. I think I only need 1 for the filter. I haven't even checked my power grid. There's so much power there, even at night. I mean, I can't even tell if it's not working at night in full at this point. But look at this. Look at this beautiful mess I've made. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, I should mention, by the way, the elephant in the room. That big box there was my attempt at creating my own habitat. It doesn't work. I'm not entirely sure how you make, for instance, a livable habitat just out of blocks. I mean, you can go inside, but it won't refill my oxygen. I've even got an electrical panel here, but I can't seem to get it to work. It didn't quite fit. I thought it would, because I got this right. Unless I did something wrong here. I might have put it in the wrong place. I think what I've done is this needs to be on the outside, and this is on the inside. So I can probably rejig this to see if I can get all walls all around. The blocks are a bit silly. These little tiny blocks all cost 1 cement, whereas these large walls also cost 1 cement. So it feels like it's not quite making sense in terms of what you need, because this costed so much cement to make the floor. Anyway, I'm still having to use this. Yes, filters. Filters. Iron plate, okay. I need 10 of these. This'll take a while. Okay. And hell with it. Just double check. Irrigates the ground and irrigates and spreads basic vegetation seed. Seed generates oxygen. Okay. That's gonna go. That's gonna go. That. And that. And I'm just going to place down 1 larger area fertilizer. Like that. It might need organics to be pumped in. Organic input 0. Well, I'm using all of my organics to make rubber at the moment. Which is a bit of a shame. So this will do nothing until I can create more. Shit. How much organics does it need? That's the question. Ground is 50% fertile. Okay, well, I don't need this producing rubber, really. At the moment. How much have I got stored up? Not much. This should have more in. Oh, this thinks it's got rubber in. That hasn't been... just not hooked up? And this should be just making rubber. You to you. No, okay, no, sorry, it did the thing again. I got confused as to what inventory it was looking at. So it is full up of rubber. Okay. I'll tell you what. If that's full up on rubber... we're gonna just break that down. And I'm gonna need another organics area fairly soon. Let me just pop that there. Oh, that's clipping. I shouldn't be doing that. From there. To there. No, come on, hook it up. Hook up the thing. There we go. I know you can make this work. And we'll get the organics in from one farm, and I'll just have a stack of rubber here, and I'll probably end up replacing this to produce the fertilization I need. And then I'll just, like, grab out, like, here. Well, I'll figure out something to do with that. I've got enough rubber sort of stocked up, so I can spend a bit of time jiggling around with all this, with all these greenhouses and set up a separate rubber factory while this is producing oxygen and fertilization. Is that not enough? It should be producing organics at 60 per second, which is the maximum amount I can convey. So it doesn't matter if it needs 120 per second, then I can't do it. Okay, so that's done. Area fertilizer is now done. Don't know what that's going to be doing. It says, oh no, hold on. It's growing trees. It's just going, wow, that's a very fast, that's the fastest growing tree I've ever seen in my life. Look at that tree. Pop inside for some oxygen. It's just... Jeez, look, imagine the roots coming out of that thing. That'd take down a frickin' bunker. Okay. That's certainly very interesting. First tree. First tree. Now what can I build? I'm obviously missing some base resource it wants me to grab. Refined cobalt? I mean, I've got refined cobalt, so it's not like I don't know how to use that, so it should have given me any sulfur produced in miner. I picked up sulfur all off the ground. Filter, refiner, uranium. Maybe I should find uranium. Not that I know where it is. And I gotta figure out if I can... Oh, there's another tree. And I'm gonna eat. So, yeah, there's another thing I can do, by the way, in this game. If you hit V, you get your little drone. And if I... Actually, let's... If I hop inside... My, drone gets stuck. So I've got to be outside. Any case. And lets me fly a little drone. So I can have a look. There's a certain amount of distance you can fly away. But at my new little park, I've got a couple of trees. I've got some grass on the ground. And that is looking like the beginnings of a terraforming planet. I'm gonna come down. C? Spacebar to go up. No. Spacebar to go up, shift to go down. Okay, there we go. I haven't flown this much before. I still can't make a power cell to get my ship going. This looks kind of pretty. If I could organize this a little better, it wouldn't look quite so silly. But in fairness, the clutter is kind of charming in its own way. In any case, I get the sudden feeling this might necessarily not be a good place, really, to continue. If I want to get anywhere, I should move elsewhere and where resources are a bit less... a bit less scarce. Also, I've got to find some level of... Like, see, here, cobalt, quartz, copper, iron in close proximity. But the only problem is the lack of water. That's not too far away. And if I could find uranium, it'd be really cool. But this is Eden Crafters. I'm gonna stop here. I'd like to do more. There's more to this game. There are vehicles you can get. I know because there's you know, I've seen them being driven around in promotional videos, but I'm not there yet, and there's a few things that this game needs to work on before it's fully playable. It needs a lot of UI jiggling. It needs to feel a bit more snappy. It probably needs to explain how base building works at some point. I don't know what I'm doing with this. This was a complete hodgepodge. And, you know, there's a few things it needs to do. But it's a really promising game, and I cannot wait for the full release. So if they can refine up some of the slightly janky elements, it doesn't have to be complete, it doesn't have to be satisfactory. Satisfactory is extremely well refined. But if it can fix the UI, which needs a lot of work, if it can tell you what its flow rates are a little better, if it can make it a little more snappy regarding how conveyors work, and give you a little finer control, and tell me how to do, base building, if that's even possible, then this is one of the most promising games of this year. There's so much that could be done here. I mean, I've already got plans to massively scale up my industry, but I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to leave until the main game comes out to really see what this game can do. At least I've got a basis for my next start. I know probably to set up a main storage hub before I start setting up lots of, like, hodgepodge little factories. I mean, I could tear this all down and rebuild it. I mean, I probably should. But, for the time being, this works. Anyway, that was Eden Crafters. That was the demo. It's quite promising if it needs a little bit of work. And that's okay. You know, sometimes things need a little bit of work. I'd very much like to build my own base at some point. Just throwing that one out there. So, I probably already can, I just don't know how to. There's a lot more to be done, but that's just a little taste of this very impressive early access game. And demo, really. So yeah. Later.